Tell me what's worse than learning all that you led to believe was all horse crap. They distort so question as if you war shack. Horsemen, forcemen, and they've long been having the course mapped. It ain't that you can't see, cause you can find it, Holmes, it's that you don't want to. You cope by putting the blinders on. I've been trying to find some kind of way, but I've kinda known that y'all would rather whine and latch to nonsense cause your mind is gone. I can't save every person, and politicking is bringing the worst out the very earth. And every perk of living on this turf is being chipped at and nerfed, but I can't sit back and lurk. I've got to hit back, I'm certain it's my purpose. And it's a beautiful thing too. Hold up. Yay. Hey. Looking at the technological advances. I used to be on dial-up looking for answers. Now what? Underappreciating was candid. And 20 years later, we got computers that hand fit. Used to be playing Sega Genesis with bros. Now I'm gaming with some folks on the other side the globe. Used to go through a label if you trying to blow. Now people got more options on the table, got a post. Social media got us connected as ever on every medium. Should be more righteous and clever, but what we seeing is communication is error and still the devious. Evil's immediate, tedious that you gotta be remediate, cause idiots get heebie-jeebies in the event that they don't agree with you. Try to ruin your whole life, cause you say what they dislike. God forbid y'all disagree without a fight. The type of stuff that will clear up if you lighten up, Jack. Your trifling subject, your life would right if you give up that. You're mad at nothing, not adding up when you're sad enough at a sad second that gets aggravated. And now you pay it forward. Let people make your blood boil. Emotions firing like microwave foil or the oil. They annoy you. You add another's neck for the wrong reasons. Election years now seeming like full-blown seasons. Man, if you let politics ruin, or rather control, your whole life, man, you're gonna be a miserable person. Straight up. And unfortunately, that's where we're at. A lot of people are consumed by this. And it's driving them crazy. And they hate their neighbors. Sad. Am I on one hell of a grind? Not wasting no time leaving my haters behind. Or am I seeing blind? Thinking I got it, but I'm really just losing my mind. Could it be that I'm just out of step and calling for help? Am I kidding myself? Why am I second guessing?
Rambling Joe Biden, swinging them fighting words at Putin. Cannon speaks. Coming up next.
No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Cannon Hotep back at it again. Happy Monday. A two for today. We got a two for today. So for those of you who missed it, I streamed 11 o'clock earlier today. Had some Shine Talk. We did some Shine Talk on the old, Will Smith and Chris Rock debacle. We had to do some Shine Talk. We needed a little bit of distraction for what's going on in the world. you know, but we back at it. We back at it. We can't stay distracted for too long. You know how that go. Got to keep watching for them hooks. Go over to the chat. We got David. What's up, David? Early. Playing on my Switch while I wait for the stream to start. Oh, all right. What you playing on the Switch, yo? What you got? Mario Kart or something? What you got? You know what I mean? Jimmy Dawes, Hotep in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I'm on I'm on the Shine Time and David. Renee Vogel Jr. Where you been? Where you been? What up? What up? What up? You got Emmanuel Presley in. What's up, Emmanuel? You got Bruce G. My son spilled some organic milk. Told him, son, you can't do that in these Biden times. Struggle is coming. DMW, what's the deal, bro? Welcome back. Yeah, so got a couple stories for tonight. One of the main, where's my, oh, there we go. So I got my heat fixed, by the way, guys, and now that thing is pumping for real. So, you know. You know, once it's too cold, and then now it's too damn hot in here. Anyway, so the main stories we're talking about tonight, we got Rambling Joe Biden. Rambling Joe Biden throwing them fighting words at Vladimir Putin. I don't know if he know he doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know if he aware, you know, but his administration is in fucking red alert trying to walk back everything. Meanwhile, his old ass talking about, I ain't walking shit back. We gonna get to that and what ramifications that could lead to. And then we're gonna go to some nonsense, you know, happening at the what is it? You know, those Oscars. We'll see. But anyway, let's get into it. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. I appreciate you guys joining me. I really do. You know, like I said, we got a 2 for today. The other one was lit. You know, I appreciate you guys stopping past earlier today. Cassius Cam in the building. Hiking with a weighted vest, getting ready for fire season. The stream will get me through. I hear that, bro. I hear that, bro. Dude. All right, let's get to it. So, y'all boy, old Joe Nicholslick, was at some summit. I don't fucking know what it is. Some summit, and he was talking mad shit to about Putin and all that other shit. And he was saying some shit that his administration and a lot of people in America was like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know. So let's get to it, right? So what I'm about to play you guys comes from RNC Research. I didn't even hear about him. Shout out to Dan Bongino for, you know, referencing him, you know. So I went and checked them out on Twitter, and hey, they got some good shit up there. So we're gonna go ahead and transition over to there. We're gonna see what they talking about on this. So to set this up, so on the one side you got Rambling Joe Biden saying the shit that he shouldn't say out loud, and then you got, you know, the flunkies trying to walk the shit back. So let's get to it.
For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
The White House trying to make clear in the aftermath, or making very clear in the aftermath, he was not, in fact, calling for regime change.
So let's play that back one more time. This first one, he's saying this guy cannot remain in power. You can use your imaginations on why he shouldn't have said that shit out loud. You know what I mean? This sends a message to old Vlad over there that, hey, they coming for my head. You know what I mean? It kind of like alludes to, you know, a coup or some, you know, ousting the motherfucker, or him going the way of Gaddafi or Saddam. You feel me? So you can see why you shouldn't say that shit out loud. And I never understood that shit, why people always want to do this shit on live television. They, you know, they want to fucking buck and say this shit out loud. And not, you know, like, if you're going to do some shit and you're going to be about that life, don't say it out loud. Just fucking do it. You know, but you can imagine. So let's just say, you know what I mean, old Poots kicks the bucket in his sleep. They gonna think that somebody hit him with that heart attack gun. And who are they gonna look at? They gonna look at Joe Nickel Slick in the United States of America. And that could spark some shit off. You feel me? You feel me? All right, let's play it back. Come on.
For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
The White House trying to make clear in the aftermath, or making very clear in the aftermath, he was not, in fact, calling for regime change.
And you're going to see.
So, what say you? Was he calling for a regime change? Does it sound like he said the quiet part out loud, in my opinion?
Change.
And you're going to see when you're there, some of you've been there, you're going to see women, young people stand in the middle in front of a damn tank.
I don't know if y'all caught that. What he said, and when you see, and you're gonna see when you're there, which makes it seem like he gonna send troops into Ukraine. Like his old ass brain can't comprehend that he's he's dry snitching on himself. You know what I mean?
And you're going to see when you're there, some of you've been there, you're going to see women, young people stand in the middle in front of a damn tank.
White House officials are telling us that President Biden does not intend to send U.S. troops into Ukraine
if chemical.
Again, on red alert, he don't intend to send troops into Ukraine. I mean, he kind of sounded like, you know, he had his mind made up. Hey, when you there, this is what y'all gonna see. That's what it sounded like to me. And if that sound like that to me, it sound like that to more people. And more than likely, that sound like that to the ops. Think about that.
If chemical weapons were used in Ukraine, would that trigger a military response from NATO?
It would trigger a response in kind.
It would trigger a response in kind. You know, like, not let's cross that bridge when we get there, or let's not talk about hypotheticals. You know, is you know, they understand that. Like, he is not capable of leading anything, let alone leading a war.
The United States has no intention of using chemical weapons, period, under any circumstance.
Shout out to Dean. Shout out to RNC Research. Like, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? You know, rambling Joe Biden. Like, that's what you know, God rest his soul. That's what Robin Williams called him, rambling Joe Biden. That is hilarious to me. That's why I first heard it. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Here we go. I'm gonna play this for y'all. Let's go ahead and play it real quick. Let's cut back over.
We still have comedy, though. We still have great comedy out there. There's always rambling Joe Biden. What the fuck? Joe says shit that even people with Tourette's go, no. No. What is going on? Joe is like your uncle who's on a new drug and hasn't got the dosage right. I'm proud to work with Barack America. He's not a superhero, you idiot. Come here. When FDR was on television, there was no TV back then. Come here, Joe. Sit down. We still have comedy, though. We still have.
Yo, like, it's just hilarious. You know what I mean? And he's still like that to this day. You know what I mean? Even Barack said, you know, Joe can, you know, don't underestimate Joe's ability to fuck something up. You know what I mean? Or mess something up. And that's what he do all day. Like, you see it. Like, he's telegraphing the punches. Y'all hear me say it all the time. They don't need to telegraph their punches. Like, they always telegraph their punches. I say it all the time. You know what I mean? And you see it. You show it right here. He's showing their hand. He's showing that eventually we gonna be over there. He planning on it. He betting on it. You know what I mean? I tell you, this shit is fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Let's go back over to the chat. Jimmy Dawes. I'm about this double stream today. Salute. Yeah, Davis, he be doing some shit. You know, you didn't hear about it because everybody's talking about this fucking Will and Chris Rock shit. You know what I mean? You know, Y89, what's up? Welcome back. Let me see. Cassius Cam, I forgot to tell you, I just got my wildland firefighting cert in the private sector, leaving in May. Oh shit. I hear that, bro. Congratulations. That's what's up, man. Congratulations on that. Cassius Cam. It's almost like they baiting Putin to hit the button. Yeah, they definitely are, yo. You know what I mean? DMW, yeah, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Jimmy Dawes Hotep. That set it up. They're pushing the shortages on a war we aren't even involved in. Facts. They're going to make it reality by actually getting involved. Freaking fools using American blood to cover failure. Facts. You know what I mean? It ain't the first time they did it. You know, you hear me say it all the time. You know, babies in the incubator. You know, the Lusitania. You know, other days we're not allowed to talk about. You know, they always do it. You know, WMDs. They're going to find a way into it. You know, the chemical research facilities, I still stand by that. I think that's going to be one of the real reasons we go in. You know, that's just me. Man, Presley, what did Obeezy say? Joe Biden can fuck up anything. Facts. David Fox, what's up? Salute. Nothing much, man. Can't call it. You know what I mean? If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. You know, share this stream out. Let people know we live. Let's get them likes up, people. You know, but you know what I like to do? This stream is brought to you by Mechanic TP9 Elite Combat. This gun is a legit shooter right here, guys. So this is a collaboration of Mechanic and Salient Arms. So you got the you know, the Coyote Tan, or the, you know, Flat Dark Earth, if you want to call it that. You know, I had an option of like a gold barrel, but I like the black barrel. Like the black barrel on that. Threaded barrel, so you know, when I get my suppressor paperwork done, I can go and put that joint on, have me a can on there. It also is a Salient Arms barrel, which is an amazing barrel. This, like I said, this gun is a shooter. It comes with the Vortex, what is this? The Vortex Viper. This is the Vortex Viper red dot on the back. Also, this trigger, man. Let me show y'all first. You know, you got the gun, people. Empty gun. Magazine. Got trigger, right? Let's go for it, right? Look at this. Let me show you something. Let's see if I can see it. See this? That's the take up right there, right? Boy. Look at this. Look at the reset. Look at that reset. Hold up. Ready? This is fully back. That's the reset right there. Look at this. Reset. That's the reset. Look. That's got to be like a 2-pound trigger or something right there. This is a great gun. Like I said, this is a shooter. The light I got on here is the Olight. Olight PL Pro Valkyrie. You know, I got to keep a light on the gun. Great light. Also a rechargeable light. So the Mechanic TP9 Combat, Elite Combat. If you can get one, get one. You know, great gun. Get back to the chat. Mayor Presley, Joe Biden, the only person who can make Kamala Harris look elegant. Facts. Jimmy Dawes Hotep, brought to you by Badassery. Yeah. Also, suppressor turnaround 66 days for the E-form, supposed to be under 90. Huh? Is that right? Gotta remember that. I was almost getting ready to do it yesterday. Range I was at yesterday, they had a kiosk where I could have did my suppressor paperwork. So I just gotta kind of figure out what suppressor I want, you know, because I don't want to keep putting in paperwork for a bunch of suppressors. So I may just go with a 9mm suppressor, and that should run with the AR-15 and the AR-10 and the 300 blackout, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I need to do some more research on that, but you know, I just kind of want to get one, maybe 2 cans, and that's a wrap. I want to have a bunch of different cans. You know what I mean? Emmanuel Presley, Cannon got 007 guns. Prior to Boneless, those Canics are loaded with features. I just got the new Arex Delta 2. Nice. I like it so far. I'm in Ohio, just got constitutional carry. That's what's up. I'm happy about that over there for y'all. Hopefully we get that shit here soon in Maryland. You know what I mean? Bruce G, I'm thinking of going that SIG P320. Yeah, I got the P320. I got the X carry. Oh, you want the X5 Legion? Ooh, you balling. I hear you. But the X5 Legion, that's dope. I got the X carry. I ain't gonna lie, SIGs is dope, especially since you can swap out the you know, the trigger group is the gun and not the frame. I like that. So, you know what I mean? I hear that. Repeal the NFA. Facts. You know what I mean? Renee Vogel. I heard that Texas is making their own suppressors so locals don't have to go through registry to buy one. That's the way to go. That's what's up. So some people are finding these what are they called? Dang. Forgot what's a workaround. It's some kind of like oil, not a oil filter. It's something else. If somebody help me out in the chat, I forgot what it is. It looked just like a suppressor, but it's like some kind of like reservoir or something like that you can buy. And all you gotta do is just drill the hole, and it's basically a fucking suppressor. But people are using those, you know what I mean? Bruce G. It's taking a while. My cousin did his early December and still waiting. Whew, man. March next Manhunter, welcome back. Oh, bet we live. Bet. Just jamming this some some boogie with the hoodie. Oh, okay, you fired up already. I hear that, yo. So you got the X5 Legion. Damn, I'm left out. I ain't got an X5 Legion, man. I gotta get me one. I just don't feel like putting out that money for it, but I heard it's a dope ass gun. 21 round standard capacity. Damn, that's what's up. 21 round standard is like a sore dick. It's hard to beat. I hear that. But yeah, the oil filters do thread up on there. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, you know, I love my guns. I gotta step my game up on the collection. HVAC guy came today. He got some shit. He saw my setup in my room. He's like, hey, oh, you a shooter? He started showing me some shit, man. He got some shit, man. I'm like, damn, that shit dope. Like, I gotta step my game up, yo. You know what I mean? That shit dope. But anyway, back to the stories. Yo, Joe Biden Nickel Slick about to have us in war, yo. He about to have us in a war. We already got food shortages coming up, right? He already announced that. I believe he announced it at the same place. We already got food shortages coming up, right? We see that. It's getting worse because there's already certain food shortages because nobody working. Now we got food shortages because nobody working, and we at war with countries where we buy shit from. After these reserve tanks, after these oil reserves that we have, since we not drilling here, we're going to be reliant on other countries to help us with oil at that point. You know what I mean? Saudi Arabia ain't even returning this nigga phone calls. You know what I mean? Iran ain't trying to help us. You know what I mean? But we have oil here. We can drill here. You know what I mean? But see, that's the thing. They know that, but they don't want to because they have an agenda to push. That Green New Deal shit that everybody thought was nonsense, they really want to push that shit through. You know what I mean? They really want to push that. You know, you heard Secretary of whatever the fuck, Pete Buttigieg, just Secretary of, talking about if you don't like the gas prices, basically he was like, get an electric car. You know what I mean? This is all a part of they plan, Joe. You know, it's part of that Build Back Better shit. You know what I mean? That bullshit they trying to push through us. It's, you know, we see it coming now. It's coming down the pipe, yo. You know, and Joe Biden ain't smart enough to not say the shit out loud. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just that, you know. But the thing is, what a perfect distraction that Will and Chris Rock shit is, because he said this shit over the weekend. You know what I mean? So if you notice, none of that shit was trending on Twitter or anywhere else. You know what I mean? Thing was number one trending was Chris Rock and Will Smith. You know. But now you know. From the sounds of those sound bites, the looks of those sound bites, he planned on going over there and starting a fight. You know. And now I'm sure old Vlad is on fucking edge because it sounds like they trying to take this nigga out. That's how I would take it. I don't know about you. That's how I would take the shit. You know what I mean? I tell you. Hey Presley, what stage of Build Back Better's food shortages? Your guess is as good as mine, yo. Hotep Odds in the building. What up, yo? Welcome. Appreciate you guys stopping through for real. Like I said, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon to help, help me beat that algorithm. Share the stream out. Appreciate you. You know, but as you know, shit is crazy, man. It's sad. It's so fucking sad. You know, and they know what they did. They used that Joe Biden shit to their, it's that Will Smith and Chris Rock shit to their advantage. They did not want to talk about this shit today. They didn't want to talk about. They already walking this shit back. You know. Meanwhile, Joe Biden, he talking about he ain't walking nothing back. What he said essentially. You know, like an old man. You know. Shit is nuts. Breyer the boneless. Right, they gonna Gaddafi him. Yeah, boy. He's gotta be he gotta be anointed, yo. You already know. Vlad will tell you the only way he going out is in a body bag. The only way to take him to take regime change. Yeah, come on. Straight up. That's what it is, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. This shit gonna get real. You know. People thinking that they're gonna start up the fucking draft, but I don't know. Maybe they might have to, you know. Before, you know, United States had the biggest military, you know, because everybody volunteered to be in it. Now a lot of motherfuckers, I don't even know if they really volunteering right now. You know what I mean? I know they kicked out a bunch of people for not having that Yamin. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't want to get that Yamin, and now they can't even serve. You know, so what you gonna do if it do get down to that? You gonna try to bring those people back into the fold because you need them? You know. You know, is it going to happen? Is the draft going to happen? Do we still got enough volunteers to go over there? You know, hope you're not going up to Portland and fucking recruiting. Tell you that much. Hope you ain't, you know, boy, oh boy. It's going to get crazy. Here we go. So, I'm trying to find it now. Let me see. I think this is it. Let me see. So, speaking of, hold on. Sorry. Oh, we got the Mars Burton. What's the deal? Welcome. Inflation, higher interest rates, taxes, and possibly PPP loan audits. Is how Biden administration is planning on paying for the Build Back Better. Of course. You know what I mean? Cash is can. Most Americans are too soft, and dudes like us will not comply. Facts. I'm out. I hate to be this guy, but they try to put us in that war. I'm starting. I'm starting G1 else. One elsewhere. I hear you, yo. This shit is it's coming, man. It's coming slowly but surely. But like I was saying, so a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, they passed a bill in Florida, right? Passed the bill in Florida It's called the what's it called? The Parents' Rights something Act. Let's look it up. I should know that, right? It's crazy, right? So, oh my gosh, it's called Parental Rights in Education. So, I'm gonna just show you something real quick. Look at this shit. So when I write Florida Parents Bill, look what comes up. Right? Don't say gay, signed by Florida, Voice America. Like, look at this. DeSantis signs Florida's Don't Say Gay bill into law. It's not called the Don't Say Gay bill, folks. It's called the Parental Rights in Education Bill. Let's get that right. The Parental Rights in Education Bill is what it's called. It's not called the Don't Say Gay bill, right? All right. So with that being said, I guess at the Oscars, Amy Schumer, Regina Hall, and Wanda Sykes, they call themselves protesting the quote-unquote Don't Say Gay bill, which is actually called Parental Rights in Education Bill, right? So, let's see.
This year,
So yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna cut you over here to I guess the segment or the little skit that they use, you know, for this Don't Say, you know, in protest of the Parental Rights in Education Bill, which is nonsense, because we'll talk about it in a second. Just check this out.
the Academy hired 3 women to host because it's cheaper than hiring one man.
The Academy Awards co-hosts Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, and Regina Hall hit the stage and delivered a hilarious opening number where they made jokes about Hollywood's biggest stars.
We've been dealing with COVID for 2 years. It's been really hard on people.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, God.
The trio also took aim at a different award show.
This is kind of sad. You know what's in the in memoriam package this year?
That?
The Golden Globes.
The comedians poked fun at Samuel L. Jackson, too, who took it in stride.
Did you just Samuel L. Jackson?
I mean, I love him. You know, he's my guy, but I'm gonna be honest, there's a few holes in his resume. Yeah? No, for real. Like where's the Sam Jackson rom-com? Like,
I
where's
don't
the,
think,
you know, Sam Jackson?
I really don't be thinking Wanda Sykes is all that funny, to be honest with you. Like, there's been a couple times where I tried to watch a special, I just can't.
And Jennifer Lewis, and when this mofo met that mofo.
Amy, Wanda, and Regina even shed some light on the Academy's controversial decision to move some of the awards off the broadcast. Sort of.
As many of you know, a decision was made to present some behind-the-scene awards in the first...
Oh, fun fact, you know that Amy Schumer is the niece of Chuck Schumer? Just thought I'd throw that out there. Like, that's a legit fact. She is the niece of Chuck Schumer. I'll let you know that.
First hour.
Yeah, it was a controversial and difficult decision, but, you know, I think we've moved on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Look,
we're all union.
Yeah, we love our Come on.
While Amy poked fun at herself.
I'm still excited to be hosting, representing Black women who are standing proud. Yes, and living out loud.
Yes. And I am representing unbearable white women who call the cops when you get a little too loud. Okay.
Regina shared that she was ready for a relationship before closing out their monologue.
I'm Wanda Sykes.
I'm Amy Schumer.
And I'm single.
Oh, boy. Regina.
Wow.
All right, so they didn't play it. That was a fucking waste of time. That was a waste of time. I can't find it. Where is it at? Oh my gosh, man. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see. Let's do this. Give me a second. That was a waste of fucking time. Wanda from Unstuck in the Woods, yo. Let me see. This is right here. Yeah, here we go.
We're gonna have a great
Here we go. I think this is it right here, guys. I'm sorry. Thanks for bearing with me, though.
tonight, and for you people in Florida, we're gonna have a gay night. Gay.
Nonsensical, right? You even see fucking Denzel Washington laughing, showing his teeth and shit. And he the main motherfucker saying, you know, if you don't read the news, you're uninformed. If you do read the news, you're misinformed. And this motherfucker clapping his hands, and he seemed like he wanted to misinform. You know what I mean? See, that little protest is like, it's just misleading people. You know what I mean? You know, they're making it seem like this law, which the law basically is allowing parents to basically have a say in what their kids learn in school. You know, especially when it comes to sexual education, because they wanted to teach kids from kindergarten to 3rd grade about the whole LGBT, all that bullshit, the gender fluidity and all that other nonsense, right? This bill gives parents the, you know, the ability to say, nah, I'm good, my kid good, I'll deal with that. Just like when we was in school and we had sexual education in what, I think like 9th grade or some shit, and you had to take the permission slip home and get your parent to sign the permission slip and shit, you know, and some parents signed it, some parents like, no, I'll deal with that, you know. That's just the same shit, which is fucking crazy to me, because why do you need to sign a bill for parents to have a say over their kids? Last I checked, parents are guardians. You know what I mean? Kids can't make decisions for themselves. But see, it's a part of a bigger agenda, man. They grooming these kids. They grooming these kids. You know, they want to start indoctrinating them early. Because, you know, minds are impressionable at that age. Straight up. You guys already know that. Minds are impressionable at that age. My fucking son still think King Kong is real. My son thinks Santa Claus is real and the fucking Easter Bunny and all that other shit is real. You know what I mean? So what you think these kids, you know, think? You know what I mean? It's fucking sad that you got to make a bill giving parents power over their children, giving parents domain over their children, which they should already have. It shouldn't have to have a bill for that shit. And because, you know, these fucking weird motherfuckers don't want that, they demonize the bill and call it something that it ain't even got the word gay in the bill at all. They don't say none of that shit. They gave it a fucking funny ass name or some weird ass name that, like HJ said, the left is good at branding. They're good at branding. They gave it a name that was easy for people to that was easy for people to be like, you know what, I'm against that. You feel me? And it's like, it has nothing to do with that. And it has everything to do with parents having a say-so over what their kids learn in school. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. That's all it is to it. But now you got people like Wanda Sykes and Regina Hall and fucking Amy Schumer sitting here misinforming, you know, millions of people. You know what I mean? And protest over a bill that ain't got shit to do with anti-gay rights or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It has everything to do with the parents' rights when it comes to their children. Like shit like this get to me because I got 2 kids. I got a 13-year-old and I got a 7-year-old. You know what I mean? My 13-year-old already telling me that they, you know, you talking about weird shit in school. You know what I mean? And the kids already identifying as gender fluid and all this other bullshit. You know? And I got constantly stay in her ear and tell her like, hey yo, this is what it is. No? And I might do that for my 7-year-old. When you got places like California and all these other places that are, you know, they got drag queen story hour and they teaching kids it's okay to touch themselves and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for parents to fucking combat that shit or deprogram their children once they come home from that bullshit. My little brother in college right now, he be sending me shit like, hey, yo, they teaching us this shit. I just be like, hey, yo, do your work. Don't retain that bullshit. Do what you need to do to get that grade and don't retain that shit. You feel me? I got a homegirl that live in California. You know what I mean? You know, her and her fiance, they got a young son. He not in school yet, but they like, yo, I'm going to put him in like a private school. I can't let him learn it. I can't have him learning this shit and then putting that shit in my kid head. You know what I mean? And I agree with her, you know, but this is the shit I'm talking about. These clueless, just these clueless liberals, these clueless, fucking, Hollywood types, you know. Ricky Gervais was right to call him out at the Oscars a couple of years ago. That was an epic rant that he went on. He's right. You know, but that shit got over, that shit overshadowed everything that's going on in Ukraine, and then the Will Smith shit overshadowed that. You know, it's just nonsense and it's retarded. Period, full stop. But how many people you think saw that shit and was like, yes, yes, and all this other bullshit? Tell you. Let's go over to the chat. Emmanuel Presley, I'm like the Africans in Ukraine if they go to draft. Send me to Ghana. I had to take Hotep stand off the map. March next Manhunter. Yeah, they booted a lot of intelligent officers and fighter pilots. Yeah, they did. And pilots not coming back either. Yeah, they're gonna go make 130 or 450K working for an airline, and pilots are our best military combatants. Kamar Daniel, what's up? She corny as hell. Which one? Oh, he said Schumer too. So he talking about Schumer and Wanda Sykes. Facts. Emmanuel Presley, Wanda from Unk Neck of the Woods. If she wasn't rainbow, you would have never heard of her. I agree. Baria Judah, everybody's related in Hollywood. Watch next Manhunter. Amy up there looking like Luke Kuechly. Oh my gosh, man. David, Amy be making it hard for me to defend women being yeah, cause she not funny, yo. All she talk about is how slutty she is. That's all she talk about. You think that shit is hilarious? Again, it's all in who you know. Like I said, her uncle is fucking Chuck Schumer. Watch next man. Like, matter of fact, when she got arrested, quote unquote, for her protest, who the fuck you think got her out of there? Name drop. One thing funny about Amy is how she built. She looked like Joey Bosa. Oh man, if you new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. Please share this stream out. Help me beat this algorithm. Make sure you get them likes up, people. I want to see an equal amount of likes to people watching the stream. I appreciate that. Jabaria Judah, they're all the P word in Hollywood. They mad they can't groom in Florida near Disney World. Jeez. Emmanuel Presley. They down Monique, but Wanda is funny. Make that make sense. Hey, Monique a little too smart for that. A little too questionable. She not questionable. She questioned too much shit. Need somebody gonna go with the flow. Bruce G. They don't even live here in Florida, but complain we have a rainbow downtown. Complain we have a rainbow downtown Lake Eola, and not to mention the memorial downtown after the shooting at the gay club. Oh, was that the Pulse nightclub joint? The left don't believe in parental rights. That's true. They don't believe in parental rights. Remember with the whole Yami, the round trip? They wanted kids to be able to make that decision on their own without their parents. They tried to pass a bill for kids to make a decision to get the Yami, the round trip, without their parents' permission. You know, that would have created a slippery slope, and then they could have, made it so that all kids can go see. Because before they tried to pass a bill for kids to be able to see doctors on their own without their parents' permission, or their parents being in the room. You know what I mean? On top of those fucking TED Talks about adding the P to the fucking LGBT shit. You know what I mean? They want that shit. So, now I ain't see what they said in VA. What they say, yo? Let me know. The D-Man, what's up, yo? Welcome. Bruce G, I'm glad they signed it. My son in kindergarten, and to me, you're a pedo if you wanted to talk with 5-year-old about that type of shit. That's facts. That's facts. Jimmy Doss Hotep, they believe in the state and it being daddy of everyone. The state is our enemy. We gotta get more people on board with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Taking voluntary association against the government is the answer. I mean, I can't disagree. You know, we need less government. We need less government in our lives. Period. I don't know who disagree with that. I hope nobody disagree with that. We need less government in our lives. You know what I mean? Period. The amount of people that still call someone homophobic and a conspiracy theorist, even when you send them the bill to read, they never read it and just tell you the F all facts. And you ain't gotta read it. You can fucking just do a word search and see that fucking it don't even come up. That's the funny part. They don't want to hear it though. You know what I mean? It's just sad. Boy, I tell you, people are fucking weird. You know what I mean? And they thought they did something right there. It's just dumb. So I'm gonna end the show on this. So somebody sent me this shit. Somebody made the song was coming. You knew somebody was gonna make some kind of auto-tune song about this shit. You knew it was coming. You know what I mean? It was coming. So somebody auto-tuned a song about Will Smith and and Chris Rock. Also, I want to read the apologies from both of them. We'll get to that.
Out your fucking mouth!
Hear the music.
I'm out here. Richard. Will Smith smack the shit out of it. Will Smith smack the shit out of it. Will Smith smack the shit out of it. Smack the shit out of it. Smack the shit out of it. Will Smith smack the shit out of it.
Oh my God! You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
Will Smith smack the shit out of it. Will Smith smack the shit out of it.
You knew this shit was coming.
Will Smith smack the shit out of it. Will Smith smack the shit out of it. Smack the shit out of it. Smack the shit out of it. Will Smith smack the shit out of it. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
I thought that shit was hilarious, y'all. I just wanted to share that with you. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use. That was brought to you by Keys Too Crazy on Twitter. Oh my gosh, that shit is hilarious. Hilarious. So I want to read the apologies, right? Let me see if I can't pull this up on the screen for y'all. Give me 1 second. Where we at? See that? Let's see what this is. Let's do that. Do that. All right, so I'm gonna send this. Let me send this. Let's do it like that. I'm sorry, guys, I ain't had this prepared, but I just got it. So this is some on the fly type shit. 1, 2. All right, so give me a second. While I get this set up, while I get this set up, right? You got people, especially on the conservative right, talking about that Will Smith should have been arrested for assaulting Chris Rock, right? I still stand by the shit was staged. That's just me. I don't know what you think. We had a poll earlier today. 53% said the shit was staged. 46% said they think it was real. Right? Regardless, let's just say for the sake of argument, shit was real. Do you think that matter of fact, let's put a poll in here while we at it, right? Let me see what we got going on here. Give me a second. Let's do a poll. You know what I mean? Should Will Smith be arrested? All right. Should Will Smith be arrested? I want you guys to answer that for me. Poll is up. So, like I said, while I'm getting this set up, I think let's just say it's real, Will handled it completely wrong. Me, honestly, he only did it because, he laughed at the joke for one. And then he looked over and his wife was pissed off. And who knows if she looked at him like, you know what I mean? And then he felt like he had to protect her honor because she been dragging that nigga on her show, yo. She been dragging that nigga. She done, just emasculated Will, man, And I know they said they got an open marriage or whatever bullshit, but, then you got the August shit. You got all this different stuff. He probably feel like he had to prove himself in that moment. You feel me? Like, that's not how you do it, yo. You know what I mean? Do that shit on the street, you gonna get fucking shot. You feel me? Like, the way I would have dealt with it is what I said earlier today in my stream. Is like, yo, I'd have pulled him up backstage. Like, hey, yo, my wife felt disrespected by that shit. Therefore, I feel like you need to apologize to her. I'm sure Chris Rock would have obliged. And it would have been that. It'd have been squashed. Straight up. If he didn't, then y'all got beef. But, like, more than likely, he was going to oblige that. You know what I mean? I think it was a complete overreaction. And I don't think that proved anything, as far as Will Smith's concerned. I think it was just some bitch shit. He shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have hit. What the fuck? It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But you got all these people in concern. Oh, he needs to be arrested. He should be arrested for assault. All this other shit. Then you got the Oscars fucking capping. You feel me? The Oscars is capping. Talking about they might take his Oscar away. Really? How? Supposedly a committee, they give it to him or whatever, but that's how we gonna do it? I think they just capping. They ain't taking his fucking Oscar away. I think Chris Rock handled it well. He was just like, yo, I ain't gonna press charges. He didn't like a joke I said. He reacted kind of bullshit. Me personally, niggas think you got women talking, oh yeah, protect all women, protect all. That was what he did was a bitch move. Because he wouldn't have pulled that shit on anybody else that he felt threatened by or he felt intimidated by. But he did it for Chris. He did it to Chris Rock because he felt like he could. You know what I mean? Shit is just crazy. I'm gonna read Chris Rock's apology. Chris Rock's statement regarding last night's Academy Awards, #Oscars, whatever. As a comedian, it can be difficult to understand which lines are to be crossed and which lines aren't. Last night I crossed the line that I shouldn't have, and I paid an enormous price of my reputation as a renowned comedian. Comedy is never about poking fun at or making light of people with major ordeals happening in their lives. Comedy is about using real life circumstances to create laughter and bring light to an otherwise dark world. With that said, I sincerely apologize to my friends Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith and the rest of the Smith family for the disrespect and disregard I displayed, which was unfortunately broadcast for the world to see. I hope that with time, forgiveness can come can come of this situation, and we can all be better, more considerate people in the end. Chris Rock. Okay, that was Chris Rock's apology. Classy. Appreciate you, Chris Rock. I don't think he should apologize. I'm just saying. I don't think Chris Rock should apologize. It was big of him to apologize, but I don't think he had shit to apologize for. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know, he just said a joke. You know, I'm sure he didn't know she had fucking, what's it called? Alopecia. You know, whatever the fuck that is. I guess with hair loss or whatever. Due to like some, I don't know, some fungal shit or whatever. Like, honestly, Jada looked good with a bald head. Straight up. You know, she ain't ugly at all, by no stretch of the imagination. You know, I'm sure he didn't know that she was going through that shit. I'm sure Chris Rock ain't sitting in his fucking house watching Red Table Talk. I ain't never watched not one fucking episode of Red Table Talk. I don't even know how you watch Red Table Talk or where is that. You know what I mean? But you know, that's just me. You know, it's like, man. You know, but he apologized, and that's big of him to apologize. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to Will Smith's apology. From Will Smith, I guess this is, I don't know what the fuck this is, Twitter or whatever. Violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior last night at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but jokes about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, and all the attendees and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and the King and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. Okay. I mean, fine. Should Will be arrested? No, for what? You know what I mean? That's not what, you know, I don't think so. You know, Chris Rock, was big of him not to press charges. You know what I mean? Because real niggas don't press charges on shit like that. You handle that shit personally and you squash it, you know, especially when it's people you know. You know what I mean? But I think Will acted dumb. I think he acted if this shit's real, he acted on emotion. You know what I mean? And I think he felt like he had to prove himself in that moment about his wife. I mean, I'm not gonna say alopecia ain't a fucking dire thing, because I don't know. You know what I mean? But shit, men lose their fucking hair every day. You know what I mean? Women lose their hair every day. You know, and if she was bald because she got cancer or some shit like that. Okay, I got you. That ain't the case. You know, he laughed at the joke. He thought the shit was fucking funny, just like I thought that shit was fucking funny, until she gave him that fucking eye, and then he, you know, then he went for it. Which, you know, that whole laugh, you know, jokes at the expense of my wife is too much for me to bear. Nigga, you laughed at the joke. You didn't react until you saw your wife ain't like it. You know. Anyway, hopefully they squash this shit. All y'all conservative right and all y'all motherfuckers calling for Will Smith to be arrested, just shut up. Just shut up. Fucking call somebody to be arrested because they had a little, you know what I mean? Come on. Maybe that's just, you know, the hood in me, but I don't know. You don't arrest somebody for that. You know what I mean? Do what y'all said. 86% said no, 14% said yes. I'm shocked. But hey, you know, that's your opinion. You know, I don't think that he should have been arrested for that. Straight up. I don't see a reason for it. You know, I know some people want to just like, oh, you know, Hollywood people can't be touched or whatever. You know, I'm sure if one Hollywood person, you know, called another Hollywood person, you know, the police, something's going to happen. I'm just saying, you know, before I get out of here, let's go over to the chat. Yeah. Dang, y'all niggas was talking while I was reading that shit. Hotep Oz. Will Smith talks white but thinks real niggish. Emmanuel Presley, I vote yes. Oh shit. Where, yo? You vote yes? What? Jada lent his balls for, Jada lent him his balls for a few seconds. DeMars Burton, Jada sick the dog on Chris. That is funny. Bruce G for show. Kamar, you about to make that fire. That'd be funny if he did do something like that. Bad enough his wife embarrassed him on national TV. Then you show up acting like you at the Bad Girls Club. Oh man. March Next Manhunter. No, he had a conversation with Chris Rock back in 2016 when he put her baldness to when he what? Put her baldness to the world? No, I thought he went after on 2016, right? For the whole her protesting the Oscars or whatever. He's like wasn't even invited or some shit like that. Mark Wilson, what's up? Yeah, lead to the stream. That's all good, y'all. I'm happy you here. You know what I mean? BMW. All I'm saying, everybody know Chris Soft. He wouldn't. Yeah, right. He wouldn't have the energy for anybody else. I don't think so either. Amal Will said he watched it at 2.5 times speed. He never touched them. Will Smith wouldn't have had that energy if Terry Crews made that joke. Yeah, what P Dog Knight say? He said, what if it wasn't Chris Rock and it was The Rock? He wouldn't have did none of that shit. Amal Wilson, fake. Man. Another thing, who defends with a slap except chicks? Facts, yo. You know, you getting hands and feet, bro. Davis. Didn't Will Smith release an apology around the same time too? Yeah, I just read all that. You know what I mean? It is crazy, yo. It is fucking nonsensical. I'll tell you that much. Man, President, I would have rolled on the floor like a Karen if I was Chris. I would have had to cough up at least 10 mil. He would have had to cough up at least 10 mil. You crazy. Lamar Daniel. Dave Chappelle would have kept the jokes coming all night. Oh, Dave Chappelle would have led into both of them for the whole night. Straight up. Mary Presley changed Terry Crews to The Rock. Lamar Wilson. This is the distraction cannon from something more important. Biden dumbass. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Mar. Yeah, that was the first thing we talked about. I know you're gonna catch the replay, bro, but yeah, that's the first thing we talked about was Biden and his them fighting words he threw at Putin over the weekend, and that this shit was in fact, you know, a perfect distraction from that shit because they in red alert at the White House trying to walk all his shit back. He basically called for Putin to be ousted, and he basically told motherfuckers that he's sending troops and some more shit. Yeah, we already talked about that in the beginning. We just ending the show on some shine shit. Will need help. He's melting down. You think he'll get that? He gonna get that Kanye treatment, yo? My man Jabari Judah, Hollywood humiliation ritual. Ooh, poofy on tight. But check it, right, guys. I'm sure that Jada gonna have both of them on the red table and all this other shit. And she gonna tell him why it really hurt her heart for him to make that joke about her when she has her dire alopecia condition, and Will going to sit there and apologize. He'll tear up and shit like he on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he was talking about his daddy ain't want him and shit. And Chris Rock gonna be there. He just gonna be there just to be there. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's coming soon. And I, for one, won't watch that bullshit. I ain't never watched that show. I ain't gonna watch that show. Just saying. Anyway, it's late and I'm tired and I want to go upstairs and get something to eat. I hope you guys had fun rolling with me tonight. Like I said, I gave you guys a twofer, man. One at 11 o'clock. If you ain't caught that one, go back, check out the one from 11 o'clock this morning, you know, and then come back and watch this for the replay if you were late to the thing, or if you catching the replay, go back and check out the one from 11 o'clock. We talked about all Sean shit. But anyway, this Ken and Hotep saying stay safe, stay well, and stay strapped. Don't be simping for no hoes out here.